Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with the saying thanks card kit. Now normally I'd make one of each of the cards, but today I thought I'd try not to. I've done a few, what I've done is these all come with sayings, and for each English saying you get 3 others. So what I've done is I've stacked them and glued them all together just to give a bit more depth, save on some sponge, but we've kept this framework because we may do some blending. I also stacked the thank yous with all the other sayings from one of the things. I wish I could stack all them, but I can't, so we've got those. I've also got my where's it gone, biggest wishes stamp set, and I've done the thanks, birthday, happy, hello, thanks, and friend. So I've got a load of them because we're going to make alternative cards. So I've cut out friend, happy. Now I'm going to show you, they're coming out with a new punch, and it's different one end, but the other end is like the postage stamp. So if you pop your and it does it in 3/4 of an inch and an inch and maybe half an inch, I'm not sure, but if you use this, let's see where we are up to. And pop that, you've got that little punched edge out there, and it will go up to 1.5 inches wide. That will, but it would go longer that way. Oh, so it will. Oh, I measured across, so we can get this up to 2 inches wide. So if you can't afford to go out and buy the punches, you can use the postage stamp. I've fussy cut some of the friends, the birthday, another friend. I've got some that are on dimensionals. I've put them all on dimensionals actually, but you can continue to cut these out. I've got hello 3 times. I've got the happy. I got thanks. I got thanks that way. I've got birthday, and I've got another thanks that way. So I've just cut these out ready for some of the cards because I'm going to make alternate cards. I'm not making the ones that come in the kit. I've also put a glue dot on the back of every single one of the hearts because you're supposed to pop these out, and then you're supposed to use one of these cards. Just fold over. You're supposed to pop all the love hearts out and then put that on there with some foam tape and then put your thanks. But if we take all the backings off, line this up perfect, you can pop every single one of them hearts out for a different card. So we'll be doing that as well, and I've done that to all 3 sheets so I can make 3 different cards, maybe 4. I might cut some down and add another black border on there, but we've got 9 cards. We've got 9 cards, 9 envelopes. We have got some white baker's twine, which comes in the kit as well. They call it baker's twine, linen thread. I've got some from another kit that I used to have. I've got some crumb cake one. I've also got this blue. It's not the same as the Tahiti Tide. It's a little bit darker, but that will go nice with the cards. I've also got Calypso Coral. I know that it's not in the card kit, but if you look at some of these cards, where that card is there, it will match with those colours. So we've got those to do cards with. So these are cute. Let me just check. Let me just find my spot. Yeah, and then that's one going in. I'm keeping them in order. Then we've got the envelopes. They're plain on the inside, but we've got that beautiful V shape. And if you put that, let's see, Just pretend this is the back of the card or the front of your new card. And you're going to cut that down. You can trim it a little bit smaller. You can just use the back of the envelope. I obviously don't notice that. And then you could have some of those love hearts floating with a sentiment in the centre there. It's endless what we can do. Anyway, so we've got the foam tape that comes with. It's in really long ones and short ones. We've got these iridescent little sequins, but apparently I've seen a lot of videos saying the girls saying that they fall off. So put a tiny little bit of glue behind there and they'll stick on. I've got the colours that coordinate, which are Poppy Parade, Tahiti Tide, Granny Apple Green, Gorgeous Grape, Daffodil Delight. So I'll fetch them out for a play. I've got some black cardstock in different sizes. I have got some white cardstock. I have got my scraps bin with bits of Poppy Parade. I've also cut myself down. I've got one each of the colours. I've got some basic black which I've cut down. And I've made 2 each of each colour for the card bases. So, well, I've got 4 of those. Oh, I've got some side opening and I've got some top opening. So there's 4 of those and there's a couple of those as well. Plus I've got 1 sheet of everything. And going through my stash, I have pulled out. So I'm not going to make every single card with you. I've got some vellum. I have got some glitter card. These were, so that matches with the Gorgeous Grape. This is for, and I think it was Night and Navy, but the lower end will match up with the Tahiti Tide. Looks cute. This will match up with the Daffodil Delight, and this matches up with the Poppy Parade. So there's some options. I got some, I think this is Highland Heather, but it's the felt card. So I've got some of those. This is the patterned vellum that came out, and that was Highland Heather. I think that was Purple Posy actually, but can you imagine that with some of those love arts on there? So I've got a couple of those. I've got some ombre card from Blue to Purple. I've also got another little piece there. So I don't know, they were all in my stash. And then we've got this glittered vellum. Absolutely beautiful. So that is a paler version of the Gorgeous Grape. This is Magenta Madness, but it will compensate for the pink. I have also got myself some strips of vellum in different sizes. And I've got myself an acetate sheet. I'm going to do a shaker card. But instead of doing a shaker card where all the bits can fly around, I'm going to put strips in between so they stay visual in the love hearts. So let's get a card made. Let's start with the shaker card. So let me see. Let's start with, let me see if I can find it. Let's use one of the top folding note cards. These are A4 for the UK. So they're 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. My window sheet is cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut that down. I tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to use my blends on them. But first of all, let's get a piece of black cardstock. And I'm going to, am I going to do that? Let me just check the width on that. So that's 4. I need to cut this down to 4 1/8. No, I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches actually. And I'm going to trim my card down to 5 3/4. I can always take it down a little bit more if needs be. Let's cut my, let me just check the size of this. So that is going on there. So that's the same width now. So we can stamp or use our message there. So that is now 5 3/4. Let's hold that against there. Oh, look at that black and yellow. Nice little border place to either add some colour or a strip of ribbon. So now what I'm going to do is just going to pop that to one side. I am literally going to take the backs off. These glue dots, they're going to take a little bit, but it'll be worth the card in the end. Actually, we could add this to some of that glitter card. That'd be nice. Let's get these backings off first. In fact, oh yeah, we could. Gaynor's got a thinking cap on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. So if I do down 2, 3, 4, the 4 rows first. I'm going to add that to the black actually. I am going to add it to the black. There it goes. And I'm going to just hold this against because it's the same. She says. Don't come off yet. Don't come out yet of your little pit. So, balance that on there. And then I'm just going to rub those. I'm not going to use the bottom half yet. I'm just rubbing them. And then I'm going to peel back. So my love arts are perfectly in place. I'm going to add this, making sure that is going to look super gorgeous on there. Maybe I might just take another slither off there and get rid of those glue backings. That is so sweet. So where's one of our envelopes? Oh yeah, we could. Oh, let's just do that. Let's cut this envelope. Keep that straight. I want, say, let's do 3 3/4. Don't worry about that you've cut that up. And let's do, is that too high? 3 inches. Let's see what gap we've got there now. So we've got not quite 3. So if I do 2.5 inches, so don't throw these little bits. And what I like to do is, because that's got a crease and it's already burnished, I'm literally just going to straighten it out with my bone folder. I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. Take the backing off. I've also fetched my box, which has got more of these strips. Got my blend tools, got some ribbons, I've got some sequins, I've got some glue dots, I've got some flowers, I've got some gems. So look, my little box is an organizer as well. So let's get another strip. That's the perfect width. And let's put one more through the set. I'm going to use my scissors because I'm not going to waste these back bits. And that's going to go in the centre. Just to give a bit more stability to my card. It's not even card, is it? It's the envelope. So we could attach it this way. Just check that straight. Yeah, that's cute. And also with this beautiful glitter, I'm just going to add, what did we do that to? So the width of that is 3 3/4. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. Let's do a 1/2 inch strip. And then let's cut that down to 3 3/4. Keep getting my t-shirt caught in that now. Only because we've got that red patch. We could add that across there, but we've already attached. So let's get some glue. So sweet. And I'm just going to attach it along the top. Just to break it up a little bit. That is so sweet. And then I'm not going to use the kit. I'm just looking. And then I could put friend there. I could trim that a little bit better. Friend. Let's add a ribbon. Let's see what we've got in ribbon shape. We've got a bit of... Let's do a couple of twirls. And I'm going to try and cut a shape on the end. They're not the best scissors in the world. These are though. That's better. Let's wrap that around. Say 2 fingers. Is that 2 or how are we going to do 3? No, 2 plenty. Can't get off my fingers now. That's right, let's do that. Double it and then half it. So we got a loop at the top. Where's our friend? Take these dimensionals off. Let's just stuff that right in between there and there. And we're going to make sure one of them is touching. And then I'm going to drop some glue just in between those. Give those a little pin down. I've got to check my battery, so I've got another one ready. So let's just give these a second to go off. Little glue dot backings everywhere. And then I'm just going to add my friend in that corner there. And I'm going to spread this out. And I'm going to tuck. I won't tuck, but I'm just going to grab, where's my glue dots? Back in my box, are they now? I've got some here. Got my poker tool. I'm just going to wrap that around my poker tool. Take the backing off. And I'm just going to lift that ribbon up. And I'm going to pop that there, and I'll just keep that in place. That is so sweet. I'm going to do that again. And I'm just going to pop that under there and keep that in place. That is so sweet. And then I'm going to pop that on my top folding note card with a nice little yellow border all right there. That is sweet. And like I'm saying, you could add maybe I'll do one of the Poppy Parade flowers. I might just do this top one. And because I'm using the fine tip, I can just literally circle one out, grab some glue now. That is gorgeous. I'm just going to give that a quick rub from the back. Now my card really is perfectly for writing on because I've got a yellow background. That is so sweet. That is good. And I'm going to get some gems. I've got some little yellow sequins that were from an older kit. Grab some of those. Have two there. And I'm going to group 3 just on that plain piece of paper. Spread them out a little bit. I think I might move one of those. So leave one there. Just trying to see where I will have the other one. I'm just going to add that there so it all floats down into this corner. So there's my first card. I think that's really cute. Do you like that? I will later on probably add a rhinestone in the centre of those because I don't like the holes. I've never really been a one for holes in sequins. You all know me for that. But that's my first card, so let's pop that into the box. We can get that back out later to show at the end. We can do as many as we can. My battery's about to go, but I got another one, girls, so don't worry. Oh, perhaps we could turn these into little treat pouches. See if we can get our little envelope to poke out the bottom. Hee I have lost the plot. Let's pop that out. You can make a little kite-shaped card, can't you? Need to fold that over. So let's fold over that score line. That's better. I know it's not perfect, but we could shape that up and make it look like a little kite card. Well, I'll leave that for after anyway. You know me, I'm just having a tinker. Right, next card. Let's grab a Tahiti Tide. I've not used this cardstock yet. It's cute. It's a nice colour. And let's get the bottom off. I may even have to cut my card bases down. But then again, I may not. Because we can always add a ribbon to that section. And we're going to have black again. Right, let's get one of these card bases, which is this one. I am literally going to snip this. Right down the center. That's about 2 3/8. There goes no battery. Swap that over quick. And just put this on charge. So that's 2 3/8. Gives me more or less the center of that. So don't throw that. Don't throw that. Let's get some black cardstock, which I've got here. Let me see if that... If I add that on there, I'm going to pop out these because I'm going to use these on a different card. So I won't be able to line them up, but just on these few, I don't need to. Let's find a little tub to put them in because you're going to lose them. You can colour them any colour you want. I'm now going to glue that on there, up the top. So, and then I can chop it off the bottom. So I've got roughly the same space. Oh, do you know what we could have done? I might do it on this one. Just do half a shaker card. And that'll be totally different. I'm just spreading it out because I got a little bit too much. So I'm lining this up right at the top. Just so I get another little black border. I'm going to turn that over. I just saw the glue poke through, don't worry. Perfect. Now I'm going to trim that down. So that is 5 1/4. And I'm going to take that section off. This is going to be 2 1/2. Which leaves me a section. Mind you, I only want a black strip on there. Oh, I'll do that after. Right, let's get this piece. I'm just having a float around. So let's cut that down to, that was 2 1/2. Let's cut this one down to, let's see, let's check. Don't want to cut too much off. So let's get the gap on there. 2 1/2. That's going to leave me 1 3/4. So let's cut that strip off first. Get rid of the white. And then let's cut 1 3/4. Put that to one side. I don't know why I'm using that one. So let's check, that's it. Just checking the inlay is a little bit off. So let's cut this down a fraction. So what have we got in total? We've got 5 1/2, so let's do 5 3/8, and then we can do 5 1/4. Just check. Let's check that they're the same height. I can get away with a tiny little fraction off that one. And I mean tiny. That was tiny. Right. I'm going to attach this up the top because I can make my card a little shorter. Just going to make sure my card is straight. So let's just get that. 4 1/8. That's it. By, let's do this 5 1/2, so we've got the gap. It will still fit in an envelope. And now we have patterned that up a little bit. Let's get that down. Oh, let's do the white first. We're having this on the edge. So let's do about 1/4 inch. Come on now, don't stick down until I've got my gap. That's better. And then this is getting attached on there. So let's just make sure this is 5 1/4 because I can see a little fraction and it looks not straight. That's it. Tiny little bit out. Attach this on there. I want to roughly try and get the same gap. That's nice. Now I'm going to have the word thanks, but I may come into a smaller thanks for some reason. Oops, I've got 2 pairs of glasses on my head. I'm just going to add that one there. So I've already cut the postage stamp ends off. Taking off the backings. I'm going to grab my little bow maker. I'm going to stick that down actually first. Giving me that nice big thanks across there. That's straight. Grab my little white twine. 1, 2, I'm going to go 3 actually. I love this bow maker. Don't ask me to do it. Oh, it's only ink. Oh, I thought I'd cut myself. What am I like? No, perfect. That is so sweet. I'm going to trim those ends off with decent scissors. Perfect. Oh, look at that coming to the end. I might just be able to make another bow out of that. And I'm going to dot that just on the end there. And I'm going to get some basic rhinestones. Pokey tool. And I'm just going to add 1. Where did that go? 2, 3 down that side. And then I'm going to have 1 right there on that love heart. And I'm going to have 1 right there on that love heart. That is so cute. And then I take my Winker Stella and just every little love heart then. I'm just going to add some Wink of Stella. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but whoever you give it to will be able to see it. Just going to give that a little squeeze, get it pumping. And in a minute we're going to do this again, but with a different background. I love adding Winker Stella to a playing card. It just gives it such sparkle. That is, I wish you could see that on camera like I can. Let's see if I can see it. Oh, you can, just there, look, see that lovely little sparkle? So that is my card number 2. And we could go back in, now that's dry, and just do that one. This reminds me of a little Valentine's card. Get rid of that pink off the end of there now. So we've done 2. Right, now where's my other little bit? There it is. Again, I'm going to pop these ones out just for now. And with this one, I'm going to add, have I got some longer ones? Yeah. I'm going to add some acetate first, Gaynor. So, just, let's measure that. This is, that's 5 and a, it's not quite 5 1/4. So if I do 5 1/8 by 1 5/8, so let's do 1 5/8. And then do 5 1/8. I've still got a good 2 5/8 of acetate left for something else. There it goes. I'm going to get some double-sided tape. I've got some thin stuff here. Oh, mind you. This is tear tape. Oh, that's a bit thick. Oh, have I got any thin? I did have some really thin. If not, I'm going to have to just place this. This is thin. So I'm just going to rip it off and just add a little bit because I don't want to get it showing through my love hearts. And I'm going to put a piece across the top. I'm going to put a little piece across the bottom, and then I'm going to peel them back. Let's get my little tub. Well, let's just, I've got my arts in my tub and I pull these back. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a sec. Get that peel back. Bear with me, girls. So I've got my backings off. I've got my little acetate. And I'm going to lay this right on top. It's closed down these 3 sides now, but I want a tiny little black border there. I don't mind if it shows a little bit because we're going to put something else on. So let's see. Just lay that down. Some double-sided tape. I've got to be really careful, so I'm going to line this up. Oh, I'm going to do it on here, and then I'll add my watch. You'll see now. So let's get that on there. Where did I put that other piece of card? Here. Let's cut this off. Right along that edge. And what length is that? Let's check. This is 5 1/4. I think this is 5 1/4. 5 1/2, so. There's our 5 1/4. I've got really itchy fingers. Oh. So let's pop that across there. I'm just checking it for size. Pencil. So I need to pull a little strip off. I need to take another little slither off. So that's going to go on there in a moment. I'm going to add some foam tape now on here. You'll see what I'm doing now. Oh, am I going to be able to get that on? I'll work something out now. Just give Gaynor a second. I'll do it in a minute. So add a piece along the bottom. Where's my smaller ones? Where's my smaller ones gone? There they are. These are easier to break off. And then just check. So I want a tiny little border. I've got the tape on the wrong end, so let's pull that off. Oh, mind you, I've made a boo-boo. Tiny. Yeah, you're not gonna see it that much. Let's cut that down. That's sticking. No, I'm not going to be able to do this. I might have to abandon this one, girls. But just bear with me. I've got a little bit hanging over the edge there. So it got a bit of sticky on it, but if I keep playing with that, it will go. So right, now I want some more of this little tape. It's not wide enough. I'm going to do every two. Because I want my sequins to stay separated. So grab some sequins. I've got some in here somewhere. Oh, I did have some. I got some purple ones here. And they go with my granny. Gorgeous grape. And I'm going to have to be really careful with this one. So Gaynor may have made a boo-boo after all. So now I need some strips in between. Mr. Boyce is playful tonight. Pull them off. This is so long-winded. If you don't want to do this bit, don't. You just want to do a normal shaker card, go ahead. I just wanted to do a little bit different. Get in there. Stick into my fingers. Still got to put a few bits in. Let's grab all my bits and put them in the bin. I am getting slowly attached to my card with my elbow. It's not even my elbow, it's my wrist. So let's grab some of these. Please bear with me. There is method to my madness. Take that back enough. Last one, fingers crossed, this should be done. Sticking to everything. So we've got those in place. Gonna mush them out. Then I'm gonna stick, and I'm just gonna go either side and stick that down. We now have our tiny, let me just get a tiny little shaker, but they're not falling all the way down to the bottom. We've got them in each level. I've got my little foam sticking out there a little bit. Just going to use my finger to push that in. There we go. Let's grab a piece of card base. Let's go for some gorgeous grapes, seeing as we have this beautiful band. And I'm going to center. Oh, do we have any? Yes, we do. Let's get some of this beautiful vellum. And I'm going to trim that down to 3 7/8. Making sure it's nice and straight. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach that first of all to the center of there. So give myself a little bit of space top and bottom. Turn that over. That is so cute. I'm gonna shave a little bit off there just so it looks symmetrical on my card. So 5 3/4. just less 5 5/8. And I'll make loads more cards and then come and show them afterwards. So this is now our beautiful pattern vellum. And what I'm going to have to do now is get some tear tape. Where's that gone? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it so you can't see it. For one. And then we're going to add little glue dots behind our gems. That way you still won't see them afterwards. My craft room floor is absolutely stinking. So this beautiful purple posy vellum is against the gorgeous grape. And that is beautiful. May add this little strip just on the inside, but you might be able to see. I did have some. I wonder if you can still see it. This is for vellum tape. Let's see. So we've got a smooth side. Yeah, that's the smooth side. It's a bit old. I haven't used vellum for ages. So let's see. You can't see it because there's a pattern. Let's get this on the inside. Oh, look at that. You can't see that bit. You can't see that tiny little bit there, but nothing intrusive. So there is. Get that off. Just going to grab my pokey tool and push that under a little bit. That is super cute. And what I'm going to do is let's put "You're the best" and then "friend." How cute's that? So I'm going to add a dimensional this end. And some glue that end. And I'm just going to slide that. Making sure it's straight. "You're the best," and then "friend." I'm going to have to remove a couple of those. And again, I'm just going to bob glue on this end and remove dimensionals that end. And I'm going to put that just like that. Oh, that is so sweet. Took that just under there. Right, now I've got those beautiful sequins. So let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab these. Let's see if my pokey tool will pick up tool will do it. I do, but they don't want to come off. Stuck to the. I don't like it. Shouldn't stick to here. This is a Teflon bone folder. I'm just going to go a little bit wild and add a bit there because I couldn't. Just going to group them. I don't like them grouped. Don't like them grouped. I don't know. Do you like that with the grouping? Maybe spread them out. But there we go. There is card number 3. And we've only used the 40 little bit at the moment. So let's do, this is one of the backs of the cards. So let's get a card. Let's pick a granny apple green this time. Making sure. I'm going to line that up there after I've pulled all the backings off again. And we're going to use the hearts for something else. See if we can flick these up. The only thing is, it takes a while, but it's worth it. At least all those beautiful love hearts are lined up. And you haven't got to worry about keeping them on a straight line. Nearly there, but we can incorporate. These are just the love hearts. Wait till we get to the rainbows. I feel like I need a stamp set that says bless God for the rainbow, because he's the one that gave us the rainbow. So, ooh, it won't all go there. Now, I maybe add another card, so I'm just going to line this up. Nice even border. Again, I'm just going to rub all those beautiful love hearts down. My tape is sticking to everything. Let's give them a good rummage. Turn it over and give it a good rummage. Press down, I mean. A rummage over here is have a look around, but also. Ah, now don't get rid of that. We're going to use that as a template in a minute. That is gorgeous. Have the word thanks, maybe. What else have we got? We've got happy with our little cutout on the edge. Let's see if we can cut a little bit more out. Keep it nice and straight. Attach that. Our lovely happy. And then we're going to pop the birthday just underneath to the side. My desk is going to need a horrendous cleaning. We could add it down there. Happy birthday. That way we get to see all those lovely. Now let me just check something. I've got my little heart punch. I wonder if that fits with these, or is there a different shape? Oh, slightly. We could have it offset so it looks like it's got an echo. That's got that. And we could attach that just on the end. A glue's all clogged up. And a dimensional. Oh, mind you, yeah. So we got that attached on the end. And a little love art there. That is too cute. Happy birthday. So let's grab twine. We're going to go with the rest of this white to see if we can get a little bow off that. This is the last of that one. There it is. Might just get a little one. Oh, just divine. Just take off those frayed edges. Perfect. I don't like the way it twists. Why does baker's twine twist? Don't do that. And then just gonna add lovely little bow right under there. No, this one does not want to play ball. And it's unraveling. Let me start again. I can't do with untidy bows, so let's find the end. There we go. Let's do two this time. I love the way you can pull it down and adjust your tails instead of having too much and way too much to cut off. So I pull the sides in, stop it from fraying or being well. I try anyway. Grab another dot of glue. Just gonna hold that in place and I get some gems. Oh, it's everywhere. I hate a mucky desk, but I got one. So, see if we can do this one-handed. So this time, 1, 2, 3 little love arts down the side. Maybe I'll go for a 4th one when I can get it off. There you go, that's stuck. And one more. Just in the center of that bow. Oh, look how cute that is. You can see that. Again, I can come in just with that wing Castella, just on that love heart. Bless you, Mr. Boys. And just build up, because it's not coming off on because it's cardstock. I have got that lovely little happy birthday with a sparkle on. You see that? It's so cute. So there is card number 4. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're really out of battery, so let's just do. Oh, I wanted to use some of this. It's so cute. This card is adorable. So let's grab one quick base. We've done yellow, We've done purple, we've done blue, we've done green. Let's do our red one. Let's again cut this down to 5 5/8, just so our card's stuck. I'm just going to take a slither of that and I'm going to swap it round because it's got a mucky end and I don't like a mucky end. So it trims it nice and neat. I'm going to take this card base down to 5 3/8, and I'm going to take this to 3 inches, getting them to one side. So that was 5 3/8. Where's that red card stuck? Here, this beautiful glossy, or I might use the yellow actually. Yes, I think I'll use the yellow. So let's do 5 3/8 and a 1.5 inch strip. Oh, I'm going to make so many cards with this stamp set. So let's have that and that. Tiny little fraction needs to come off there. Just make it sure it's nice and straight. Should be okay. I gotta clean my desk up. Let's check that. Let's start with the ombre at the top. Get that. Making sure that it's level. Oh, that's nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flick that over and I'm going to use this as, so 4. It says 4, so let's pull that down to 3 3/4. Let's take it back to 3 7/8 and let's attach that there. And I'm going to grab some tape. Don't worry that it's bushed up in the middle, because we're going to put it on dimensionals. That is so cute. And then where that little line is, going to unclog my glue first. So where we've got that line, we can pull that back and just add a tiny slither of glue down there. Fold that back across, making sure that's straight. That is so sweet. Just making sure I take off any excess glue. That is so cute. I do apologise, I'm knocking all the stamp sets off. Oh, that reminds me. Where is it gone? I cut and coloured this cute little owl out earlier. I'm going to put that there. That is so sweet. Let me grab some dimensionals. And let's flip this and add some dimensionals on here. I was having a play about. It wasn't intentional for this card or anything, but, and I've just spotted it now as I was over there, so let's take these off. It's in red, the same as the cardstock. How convenient is that? Take our backings off. Grab our red card, which we've cut down to size. Don't worry about any sticky on the back, because you are going to be... Oh, now that seems a bit wide. It is. Oh, Gaynor, Gaynor, Gaynor. Let me just see if I can... Oh, that was lucky. Take that one off for a sec, because I haven't pressed it down yet. Perfect. Now, oh, there it goes. What's the width? It is 4 1/8, so let's do this 4 inches. Just take that tiny slither off. Put our dimensionals back on. Oh, well, they have come off. That doesn't matter, it's just 2. I just got my measurements wrong. We all make boo-boobs, don't we, girls? So again, let's attach this. Just going to use my bone folder to get those out. And now we can press down. That is just so sweet. I don't know whether to add him up there. I think I might just go there, and then we can have our thanks. No, I'm going to use that hello when I'm going to find a neater one there. Hello. And I'm also going to back it on some of this beautiful red glitter card. Don't you just hate it when it sticks to your nails? I'll grab some scissors. Just sets that off, and then I can attach that just there. With a bit of glue, because it's on dimensionals already. That is just going to be so sweet. And grab my tub. I have some red and black and gold sequins in here, which have just gone everywhere. These are an old set. I'll keep out the red one. There's some flower shaped ones. Trying to get some red ones. There we go, there's 3 red ones. Don't they just want to stick to you like Velcro? Best off flicking them in. That's my odds and sods pile. This is the long video, yes I know. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3. These are in the shape of little flowers, she says, when she can. But don't over tighten your what is wrong with this? I don't like this pick me up tool. It's horrible, absolutely horrible, and the glue just sticks to everything. I don't like it. These are flower shaped, and that's a sequin. Thing is, as soon as you put it down to blot it out, it just picks it up. I do not like them. I do not like this pick me up tool. It's a pain in the bum. I do like my poker tool off my friend Gloria. Just gonna add a little gem because I'd see what I mean. This non-stick bone folder. Oh, that is going to drive me nuts. These little flowers, them. Just hold it down. Look, it's come off. Where have I got some little tiny glue dots now? Where have I seen them? I've got them ones. Let's pull the backing off. Oh my word, it doesn't even want to stick to a glue dot. It's just sliding all over the place. I spent 10 minutes just trying to add this. People aren't going to want to watch this. These do not. Oh, that's finally stuck down. That one hasn't now. Send me home, girls. I've had enough. I am home. Why don't I like holes in sequins? Yeah, I like sequins. Sod it. There we go. Oh, I've had enough. I'm going to go away, off camera, make shed loads of cards, and I'm going to come back and show you all. So stay tuned. I have got so many cards, so many other bits, and I've only just started to scratch the surface. I have loads. I have got bits stuck to bits, stuck to bits. I'm just going to throw that in the bin and start again. Because Gaynor's having a meltdown. So I have got all this still. I have got all the envelopes still. Let me show you the cards we've done so far. We have card 5, card 3, 4, card 3, card 1, and card 2 at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I could probably make another 35. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed. It's a really long video. I do apologise. Come back on the next video. Take care. Bye. I'm back. These are the first 5 cards that I made. I think this was, I can't remember which was card 1. I'm not sure if it was, yeah, that one, this one, this one, this one. Actually, I think it was that way around. But they're the 5 cards I made on camera with you. I also made another little 6 projects. I turned one of these into a little, how can I say, a little gift tag holder. I haven't stamped anything on there, but I can put to and from. I was thinking of put a little hole in there. Yeah, this does that. So let's line that up. Making sure it's about in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And we can add a bit of ribbon to that, and you can put to and from, maybe stamp something, maybe put the to and from on the back. But I just made a little tag holder with the word hello. So a nice little ribbon will go on that. I also made a little gift bag. Now, I've had these ombre gift bags for a while. So this will slip off the back, because I've attached it with a little glue dot on there. This will open up, and I just used one of those envelopes, and this is the flap off the envelope, and I've tapped it round the back, and this should hold. There's 3, 4, 5. There's 5 cards there. I also did this one with the thanks on. I also then did some blending and added a little ribbon up the top with the thanks. I did a happy birthday and just added 2 different types of card. They've all got white inserts, and just tapped in happy birthday with some beautiful blue gemstones. And then this is again 2 envelopes with some ribbon on the bottom with this beautiful thank you and some more gems. So I reckon 1, 2, let's get the flatter cards. So say this one, this one, this one, this one, and maybe this one. And I reckon these should fit inside this little gift bag. And I have had these frames for ages now. I can't remember when I bought them. Let's just try a couple first. This should go in. There we go. But these ombre bags I've had for a while, and I think it's purple posy, that colour. Maybe we'll take one of the cards off. So we can get 4 beautiful cards in this pack. I can fold that back over and slide my, maybe one of the cards. No, that's it, they're in. Slide this beautiful ribbon back over. Maybe I just have to flatten my, that's better. Let's slide it, see if it slides back on. Oh yeah, look at that. You've got a nice, I give that a little burnish. And we could, I can tidy that up. Maybe add a couple of glue dots under the front. Oh, it's got a little, oh, it's coming away. And maybe add a little bit of tape there. But a little gift tag as well to say thanks. And you've got a lovely little parcel to give someone. And you've still got 1, 2, 3, another 5 cards to give somebody else in another little set. But I hope you've enjoyed. Let me grab a little bit of clear tape, because that's going to do my head in now, knowing that it wasn't split when I made it. I'll just be a little bit more careful. Maybe I should have done it from the inside. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad now. You can barely see that. But a little thank you with some beautiful ribbon. A little gift tag that I can tag inside. Well, I just thought I'd come on and show you the extra bits that I'd made. So I hope you've enjoyed. We've got some extra cards. I think this little one with the owl on is just so adorable. I love the shaker, and I love the way if you put a little bit of tape in between, you still get those beautiful sequins in every window then. But I love that. So there's my extra little bits with this beautiful stamp set. Come back on the next video. Take care. Love you all. Bye.